Hello and welcome to Talk Time Election Special. My guest today is Mr. Lal Thanhawla, veteran Congress leader, 5-time Chief Minister of Mizoram, someone who knows the politics and society in the state like the back of his hand. Mr. Lal Thanhawla, welcome to my show.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
Thanhawla, three major political parties, the MNF,
Yes.
the ZPM and the Congress, they have all fielded
Yes.
candidates in all the 40 seats of Mizoram this time. And the
That's right.
BJP has also put up 23 candidates. So, the voters
That's
in
right.
Mizoram this time have a lot to choose from. There are a lot of options.
They have, of course. Yes, they have. They have many options, of course.
So, what does it mean? How do you look at it?
Well, you see, everybody has the right to converse for themselves and for their party. And each of the parties are doing their best. And I hope, though the most popular party will come out to form the government.
Right. Now, how do you look at the contest? Many people are saying that the main fight will be between the MNF and the ZPM. Where do you see the Congress?
Yes, of course. You see, MNF having been in power for the last 5 years, and the people's, opinion is that the performance is not that good, and therefore there is anti-incumbency feeling, anti-incumbency. This is very much there, and of course, the ZPM is a new formation, a new party.
Right.
They say that they have new way of approaching the politics, but nobody knows their old way, even though they claim that they have a new approach to politics entirely. And the supreme authority, they call it, is 𝗓𝗡𝗢𝗪 Council. 𝗓𝗡𝗪 means elder people.
Okay.
And Elder People Council will be the top authority, and they shall guide their candidates, and even after being elected, they shall have to obey the 𝗓𝗡𝗪 Council dictates. But even now, their 5 or 6 MLAs, they have, availed the increased salary of the MLAs. Whose they promised that they would not avail this increased salary. And also they will not be a party to the new cars that is given to the MLAs. But they are the first to avail of these opportunities.
Yeah, you Lal Thanhawla.
But then, Wasbir, I am not making allegations against them. I'm telling you the facts.
Yes.
Which is known by everybody.
Yes. You were saying that the MNF has a lot of anti-incumbency, and the ZPM is a new party, and they have a new approach, to politics, which people may not be familiar with. Okay.
Yes, that's what they say. They have a new approach to politics.
Yeah.
But nobody knows what was their old approach to politics.
Right. Now, where do you see the where do you see the Congress party? Where do you see the Congress party in this whole arithmetic?
Congress will stand very good chance in between these two parties, because being an old party, we have units, primary units, everything throughout the country.
Right.
Throughout the state, yeah. So it is well established, and the leadership is also very good after I debut my office.
Right. Now the MNF leader and Chief Minister 𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗏 Thanga said that his party is soaked. His party is soaked in the blood of the martyrs, and therefore is sure to win the elections.
Well, they say it is we people, the Congress, welcome them after they return.
Yes.
And as you know, we even offered our government on the platter to them.
Yes, you were the chief minister then.
Yeah, yes. But in spite of that, they cannot take the opportunities for themselves or for the people. They promise many things, but then they have not fulfilled any of the promises that they made to the people. Yeah, and then even the present chief minister, honorable chief minister, he promised many things, but nothing has been fulfilled. And as I had foresaid, this 𝗧𝗔𝗟𝗞
Yeah.
will be disbursed only before the election. And just as I said, he has delayed for the last 5 years, and now he is disbursing just to eat votes. But that will not be successful, I'm afraid.
Right, right. Now, 𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗛𝗏, you know, in 1986, under your leadership, you were the chief minister then. You relinquished power and stepped down to enable the interim government of the MNF led by Mr. Lal Thanhawla to assume office. Now, do you think people or the voters of today remember your sacrifice? Do you think they remember your sacrifice or your party's sacrifice on that occasion?
I'm afraid nobody tries to recollect all those things which happened in their favor.
Yeah.
Even this, even the MNF themselves, it is the Youth Congress who had erected a huge memorial for the underground people who were killed during the insurgency.
Yeah.
And not the MNF themselves. It was proposed by the Youth Congress people, and a huge martyr memorial was erected in the outskirts of Mizoram, Aizawl.
Yeah.
And almost all names which can be collected by the Youth Congress people are engraved there in the memorial stone.
Yes. But has any of the MNF people even ever told you that they are grateful for what they did, what you did personally?
Not a single of them have the courtesy to do that. But there is another outfit called Fmr. They surrendered MNF people which formed this outfit. And they are very grateful, of course. They know that how to be grateful to the Youth Congress people.
Right. Now you know, you had been Chief Minister of Mizoram over 5 terms. Now, what do you think are the aspirations of the Mizo people today? Because when you started, the aspirations were different. Today, it's a different scenario, obviously. Now, what is your assessment? What do you think are the aspirations of the Mizo people today?
You see, the Mizo people, the main aspiration is this, that you see, during the 20 years of insurgency, there could be no proper development. And we have 40 years backlog to clear in development.
Yes.
So they expect, or rather they want, whatever party is in power to work for development as fast as possible, not at this present space, not at this present pace of development. They want faster and more modern development.
So you are saying that development, and that too a speedy development, is the key aspirations of the Mizo people today.
Yeah, speedy development. In fact, as I said, even though we have 40 years backlog to clear in development, the people's aspiration is that this should be, whatever developmental work is undertaken, this should be fast to catch up with the lost 20 years.
Right. 𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗏, how do you look at the BJP's entry into Mizoram? they are taking the election seriously, you know, with Senior Minister Kiren Rijiju taking charge.
Yeah. And if even the national president is visiting Mizoram, Mr. J.P. Nadda.
Yes.
Anyway, they say they are one of the political parties in the country, and every political party in the country has its right to propagate whatever it believes and whatever it is good for the country. Yeah. But in this country, we have religious freedom. Under the Congress, religious freedom is practiced everywhere. And anybody, any Indian is free to follow or practice any choice of his religion. So, as long as they practice religious freedom, we have nothing to say.
Yeah.
And they have capable leaders. Even the Prime Minister himself is a very capable leader. We have nothing against him. But if at all any religious bigotry is practiced, then that may add the wrath of some section of the people or some section of the society.
Right. Now, what do you think? No, do you think it is natural for the MNF to take the support of the BJP in case of necessity?
Well, I have nothing to say about the functioning of the MNF, but then, of course, they are now certainly taking the support of the BJP, and they are also supporting the BJP at the center. And even here in the state, and there is no doubt that the MNF leadership is with Nadda in the northeast, and that means that they are working together.
Now 𝗡𝗢𝗙 Thanhawla.
Don't you think so? Yes.
Yeah. Some Congress leaders from Mizoram, are saying that the ZPM and the BJP have struck a secret understanding and have even finalized the name of the possible deputy chief minister.
I have no idea. You see, these allegations are there in politics, this allegation, that allegation, but to prove whether this is right or wrong is a little difficult, but it will take time. And ultimately, of course, nothing can be hidden in politics.
Yes, yes.
It will ultimately come out to the knowledge of the people.
Right. Again, I want to have your views on what do you think of the Greater Mizoram idea, the ZO reunification promise by the MNF, and the ZPM has also said that they are ready to work with anybody as far as pushing the Greater Mizoram or the ZO reunification idea. What do you think? What is your view?
I used to feel that we are the worst sufferers of the British divide and rule policy. We have been divided between three countries, that of Myanmar, Burma, now Myanmar, India and Bangladesh, formerly East Pakistan. But even in our own country, we are divided over Manipur, Cachar district in Assam, and Tripura. Zampuirans in Tripura is entirely populated by the Mizos.
Yes.
And in Mizoram, that is, we are divided over three states, even in our own country, Mizoram, India. So it is the aspiration of almost every Mizo that we should be united and form one administration, and form one administration.
From one administration. Now, suppose if the Congress comes to power in Mizoram, do you think that will be one of the top agendas of the government, of the Congress party, to reunite, unite all the Mizos into one administrative umbrella?
Yes, I think that is the aspiration of almost all the Mizos also, because this feeling of the Mizo people have been made urgent by the recent happenings in Manipur.
Yeah.
In the plain area, almost all the Christian churches have been demolished. You must be knowing this. Almost all the Christian churches have been demolished. And most of the, let's say, Kuki clan people have been confined to Churchandpur area. And of course the cookies and a few 𝗧𝗜𝗠𝗘 people are there, dispersed here and there in the cookie dominated area, and cookie 𝗧𝗜𝗠𝗘 dominated area in 𝗬𝗏𝗪.
Right, right.
And this has also shown and illustrated to the people of the country that it is a necessity that the Cookie Mizo clan, 𝗧𝗏𝗪 clan, should have one single administration.
Right. Now, what is your personal assessment about the possible verdict of these elections? What did you tell Rahul Gandhi during his visit? What did you tell Rahul Gandhi about the verdict?
See, I have no idea what other political parties have been discussing with Mr. Rahul Gandhi when he came, or even my party leaders, because you see, I am a retired politician. In Mizoram, I have
you are a statesman now. You are an elder statesman of the party.
I don't utilize myself much in the party activities.
Yeah.
I'm Buddha ho gaya na.
No. You considering what you are doing, you came at midnight yesterday after your election tour. ये बुढ़ा होने का sign नहीं है, Thanhawla ji. Now, I will not take long. Finally, what are the options before the Congress? Should you need to strike an alliance in Mizoram? What are the options before the Congress party?
I have not discussed with my state leadership recently, but then if the Congress had not, unfortunately, this may not happen, but if at all the Congress had not formed a government of its own, I think my president and other leadership will find alternate way to form the government where the Congress will have the big chunk.
Right. Now, lastly, Thanhawla, what would you like to tell the voters ahead of the elections, not as a Congress leader, but as an elder statesman in Mizoram?
Coming back to the party, today under the leadership of the very capable Mr. Lal Thanhawla, my successor, we have a very good opportunity to form a government on our own. But should that not happen, I don't know what the leadership of the state would think of. But I certainly do not advocate forming government with any party, any coalition with any party.
Right.
Because among the other parties, that is MNF, PF,
ZPM,
BJP and all, ZPM and all, we have no, it seems that we have no common interest.
Right. But at the end of the day, we'll have to wait and watch how things pan out after the voting and after the results are declared. Mr. Lal Thanhawla, veteran Congress leader, thank you very much indeed for speaking to me on Talk Time Election Special.
Thank you, Wasbir. Thank you. Good day.
Good day to you. Thank you.